Hey, thanks for joining me for another episode of Tea with Tasha. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great, amazing weekend. Time went back, so hopefully that hour did you well. This time I wanted to just talk about how proud of Black women I am. Like, I am so proud of Black women. I recently went to the Usher concert and I just loved seeing all the beautiful Black women with their outfits on and they put together their shoes and their shirts, bedazzled shoes. Like these two girls had on little skirts with custom shirts and custom gym shoes with pearls, and it was just so cool to see all the Black women in their very best outfits. I'm talking rooted to the tutor. It was so awesome. And it just made me realize how proud I am to be a Black woman and to just of Black women. Like, I am so proud of all of you. I mean, the concert was amazing. If you haven't had a chance to see Usher, and if you still have an opportunity to see him in these last few dates that he has, it was a special treat. Like, he did his thing. I just had a good time. A really, really good time with some good girlfriends of mine, and I'm so grateful and blessed that they included me. And I had a good time. It was just so awesome, and he did his thing. I am so proud of Usher for getting through all his hurdles and just maintaining success over all these years. And it was so many songs, and it was just a good time. And he was so professional during the whole show, and I was just like, wow. But it was this one part where, like, I hadn't watched the internet. I didn't know nothing about what was happening, and I didn't know nothing about the cherries, right? So when he put the cherries in the women's mouths and they supposed to lick them and then they eat them or whatever, so he came down into the audience and he saw this lady, an older lady too, like middle age, with a whole lace dress on, with like just her bra and panties. You could see through the lace. And I was like, oh wow. So he looked in the audience and he said, oh, okay, excuse my language. He said the titties is tittying. So he went up there, literally, he crawled over like 8 chairs to climb up to this woman and give her the chairs. And she was all into it and, screaming for his attention. And so as he's doing it, he's singing, There Goes My Baby. So he's singing. So I guess she was a guy. And as he's climbing, you could see the guy saying, That's my baby. That's my baby. And I was like, oh my God. It was so funny because clearly Usher does not want this woman, but it's just, a show. This man was hollering. I said, oh my God, they about to get into it. He crawled all the way up those flights of, chairs that he had to crawl over. And do you know when he got up there, she would not bite the chair. He's like, no, I'm not going to do it. And it was just so hilarious. Like, you came out here in a whole lace dress on. Clearly you wanted some attention. You got it. Now you don't want it. Like, it was a mess. But he did it to like a few other people, and it was just a really good time. Like, I love when artists put some effort into a show because especially when they can connect with the audience and make it fun for them. And I thought that was just an amazing time. And of course, it was my first time seeing strippers live. Like, so he said, we're going to go to Atlanta. And the lights went down. When they came back up, girls was climbing up poles and bopping down in splits. And I was like, oh my God. That is a lot of hard work, just a lot of hard work. And I was just, oh my God, but it was so much fun. So if you have an opportunity to see Usher, you should. But I want to say this about Black women. Y'all held that down. When I say the concert was 90% women and Black women. And these tickets wasn't cheap. Like, these tickets was, I think ours was like 300 something each. And they held it down. And I thought about like how they held it down in this city. And he was here for 3 nights and all nights was sold out. And I'm sure in every other city and in being in Vegas, because like after that Keke Palmer thing, them tickets went from $250 to like $700 because my girlfriend wanted to go for her birthday and she was like, oh my God, thanks Keke. Like, it changed everything. But I am so proud, man. Black women held that down. That whole show, and I'm sure all of them were just like that. Black women are an economy, baby. and a whole economy. If we decide that we like something, you can guarantee the price of it gonna go up because our dollars matter. We out here spending money, doing things, bound for our kids. And if we latch on to something, you know it's gonna grow and succeed. And I can say that because I have been getting so much positive feedback, and I know Black women support Black women. If you think it's another narrative out there, it's not. There's a lot of cattiness out there, but we're not gonna even fool with that. When I say Black women support Black women, like I sent out a link to subscribe to one of my channels, and like literally everybody was like, absolutely. I mean, just nothing but support. And I didn't even get to all the letters. Like I got to like J. I was sleeping and had to go to bed. But like I had one client literally zelled me some money. Like zelled me money. I was like, oh my God. Just the outpouring of love and how Black women support each other. It is amazing. And so that's the narrative that we need to make sure that gets out there, that Black women are amazing and that they support each other. They really support each other. And I'm just so proud of Black women and how they support Black men. Like Black women supported Usher. They are the reason why that success came for this last leg of his we are the reason why. And I am just like, man, Black women, we are some of the most amazing people on this earth. And I know you all don't hear it enough, but Black women are amazing. And we not all angry. We not all bitter. We happy, healthy, thriving, and we are amazing. Man, say it. We amazing. And if we band together, we can make the difference. Like we can make the difference. If we band together, if Black women stand up and band together, and we can make the difference in a lot of situations because we make the difference in our homes. We make the difference in our children's lives. You know, we make the difference. And I just look at how a Black woman can take the smallest things and make them into a success. Like I see women out here with their businesses. Just think about balloons, literally. Like think about how so many Black women have learned how to do these balloons, and they have developed whole businesses based on balloons, and charging money because they can make something so simple into an amazing work of art. I'm just like, wow. Just like even the whole event planning arena, how Black women took that and they got event planning venues. We came up with all that, the king and queen chairs. Like we changed prom, baby. Prom. Now, I'm not saying we should go out there and spend $1 billion because it's just prom, but I am so proud of Black women, how they have just taken whatever they had and made it into something so amazing, like prom send-offs and birthday parties and all of it. Like the creativity is, man, off the charts. And I know it's God-given. Like my aunts, when I tell you they are creative, like my one aunt, you could go to her house one year and you come back the next year and her whole living room, I'm talking about fireplace, it is redone into a whole nother color. Like when I talk about creativity, she can get it done. She posted, maybe like a Christmas or two ago, this dollhouse that she had been working on, and she made, it had lights, furniture, laid out realistic. I was like, man, the creativity is amazing. Like she did that. Man, she did that. And just the patience and the time and the effort that it takes. And that's why I say, make sure you get you a good husband, because you want your creativity to flow. You know, you want to be able to put your hands to something that you're passionate about and make it into a success no matter what it is. Man, I'm just like the creativity. Like a lot of my aunts got businesses. You know, a lot of them are from the South, so they selling whatever they grow. They making stuff. Like, man, whatever they got, they making. I got one aunt, she has a business, an upholstery business, so she can make your curtains, your pillows, your comforter, everything to match. Custom, baby, custom. That's serious. And so I just want to say to Black women, I'm proud of you all, for the ones that's making cakes and cookies and custom pretzels with bedazzles on them. Like, man, I am just so proud. So proud. Um, Man, I'm so proud because I realize that as Black women, we do whatever it takes, baby, whatever it takes. And just that resilience is just amazing. Like, I know a couple girls, like during COVID, when everything was shut down and life was changing on us and just changing. I know two girls, they was both working two full-time jobs. Two full-time jobs. And I'm not saying that we got to do that for forever, but just imagine what it would take to work two full-time jobs, meaning that you got to wash, cook, clean in between, because they was working remotely, but they was getting it done. Like the sacrifices that they would make for their families, man. And just think about just that little bit of sacrifice. They were able to provide so much and do so much. And we do it to make sure our families are together, to provide our children with opportunities to grow and develop and do things. But man, if Black women don't hear it enough, baby, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. For the young ones, the older ones, our grandparents, man, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of what you have accomplished. You know, Black women out here buying homes and cars and income property. And I'm just so proud. I'm so proud to be a Black woman. And I'm so proud of the ones that I know around me and the ones that I see out here getting it, like, you know, turning their passion for makeup into a business. Like, I mean, like literally getting our makeup done is a real business. And when you get it done, girl, you're going to be so cute. You can be like, oh my God, like I was getting the hair, makeup done testing for when I got married. And so the first time I got my makeup done, I was so cute. I was like, oh my God, like I literally laid in the bed, sitting up like a princess. Like I didn't want to mess my makeup. I didn't want to go to bed. I just was like, oh my God, like it makes a difference. It really makes a difference. And I'm just so grateful for all the Black women out there with your hair care products and your, you know, lashes and nails and whatever you doing to put food on the table. I'm just so proud because the creativity, man, it is unmatched. Unmatched. I work with a girl. She can build and make anything under the sun. We'd be like, what is Lily doing now? Because she building something. But I mean, just the man, that creativity, how they could just take something so simple and make it into something so special. And then at that point, it's custom. So hey, you can charge what you want to charge because who can duplicate it? But another Black woman, because we are that creative. Like we can look online and go see something and man, make it. And I just want to say, like, man, I am just so excited. When things change, we adapt. And I'm so proud of the ones who have the courage to succeed, like the courage to get out there and change our lives and change our children's lives and get out there and do things that impact the world. Like we make a difference. We make a difference. And I'm just so proud. And for the ones that advocate for their children, advocate for them in the school system, even with the doctors and the dentist office, because sometimes they want to send us down the road and you have to say, oh no, you're not going to do that. No, we're not going to do that. No, we're going to try this. We're going to try a natural method. We're going to try this. Like stand up for your kids. Man, I'm just so proud. I am so proud of Black women and how they function in this world. You know, how they, you know, really rooting for us. You know, they don't want us to succeed, just like Black men, but they want to keep us in a position, and they always want to have the narrative is we angry and we bitter and we controlling and we this and that. But I know a lot of wonderful, wonderful women, loving, kind, and building their families and being the backbones of their families, keeping it together. And I'm just so proud. You know, I look at my grandmothers and my aunties and, you know, how they taught us how to cook and how to run a house and, you know, a lot of valuable things, lessons that they will pull us to the side and say, hey, this is how you handle that. Or this is what you do. Like all those little tidbits of information. I appreciate that. I appreciate my aunties pouring into me when I was young, you know, so that I could become something better, so that I could grow up and have a good example, you know, how they supported their husbands and how they loved them and care for their families, you know, all while, like, you know, all while they still have a family, they running a business or they, you know, growing a garden and or doing something, like all while they still had their families to take care of, and they did it. You know, Black women are some of the best, the absolute best multitaskers you are ever going to find. ever going to find. Like amazing, amazing. And man, I'm just happy for her. And I was happy at the concert. And I just want to say, man, get outside. Get outside. I've been getting outside so much lately. I'm like, I'm tired, but I'm getting outside and I'm having a good time because it gives you something to look forward to. You know, you get your outfit together, you put a little makeup on and get outside because you're going to feel better. Sitting in the house on it all the time watching the news is not gonna, that's not it. You got to get outside, go to dinner, take yourself to dinner. You know, I'm a very big advocate of treat yourself first, treat yourself best before you can expect anybody else to do it for you. Treat yourself to whatever it is that you want. And you should within reason, but you should treat yourself at how you want other people to treat you because you're going to teach them how to treat you by how you treat yourself. So, you know, I was looking at one of my cousins' post on Instagram, and she was like, "I gotta stay ready, so I have to get ready," and that's the truth. And you know, and I know Black women, they do that all the time. We stay ready. We stay with something. You know, at the last minute, we can pull it together, throw something together. You would never have known. I remember me and my girlfriend was planning my niece birthday party, and literally, you know, her friends was trying to get it together, and I said, "Well, come on, girl, let's get this together." And within a few hours, we turned it all into something beautiful. And they was like, "Oh my God!" And I said, "But that's the power of Black women." And so now that we've done it, the younger ones, the next time, they knew what to do. They knew how to put it together. And so I'm just so proud of Black women. Man, I'm just so proud. And you are your biggest asset as a Black woman. You are amazing. Invest in yourself. Invest in looking good, feeling good, being good. Are you kidding me right now? My Google is talking. I am not going to re-record this video. I'm sorry. I'm about to turn that microphone off. You see how she listening? That's a whole nother subject. But like I say, I just wanted to let you know from one Black woman to another, I'm proud of you, how you holding your families down. I'm proud of you, how you holding these companies and these jobs and CEOs and management. I am proud of you for holding it down, holding it together, keeping these kids in line, supporting your husbands, supporting your brothers and uncles and everybody. I am so proud. So I just want to let you know that keep up the good work and you are valued. If nobody ever tell you, you are valued. You are valued. Know your worth, know your value, and man, I am proud of you as from one Black woman to another. I hope you have enjoyed this tea with Tasha. I certainly have. This is special to my heart. Until we meet again.